All right. So what is up, people? This is Zero, and I will be talking about the benefits of whether weeds are beneficial or not. Because I heard that weeds were herbs, so I went and looked this up, and this is what I came up with. And the it's several ones like everyday weeds that you would see at your house. This is what this website is talking about. So the first one is the goldenrod, which it is said that it was once used by Native Americans to cure respiratory problems. This plant has also been used for healing wounds, diabetes, and tuberculosis. The leaves of goldenrod can be dried out and made into a common tea to treat stress and depression. So let me get a picture of the goldenrod. So that is what the goldenrod looks like right there. That yellow there. I'm sure everybody has seen this at some point. You know, you were walking somewhere and you're seeing these plants over there, wondering why is this plant right there? I'm sure everybody's asked that question. But that's what it is, and it has more info too. It said, what is plant goldenrod good for? It says, after learning many benefits of plant goldenrod and the simplicity of goldenrod care, you may wish to include it in your garden. Goldenrod plants provide nectar for migrating butterflies and bees, encouraging them to remain in the area and pollinate your crops. Planting goldenrod near the vegetable garden can draw away bad bugs from valuable vegetables. Goldenrod attracts beneficial insects as well, which may do away with damaging insects when they approach the food source offered by these plants. Let's just keep it going. See what else we can. So more than 100 varieties of goldenrod exist, one with every climate. Many are native to the United States. Goldenrod plants are clump-forming perennial wildflowers that exist on rainwater and add a golden beauty to the landscape. When often thought as the cause of summer allergies, this species is falsely accused, as the pollen from the allergy-creating ragweed is present at the time of the goldenrod blooms. Goldenrods are late bloomers, flowering in late summer throughout fall with stunning bright yellow flowers. So if you get allergies around the time that goldenrod blooms, just know that the pollen from the goldenrod is what's causing your allergies. And it's good to know that the goldenrod can attract, butterflies and bees, because you need a pollination to spread the pollen around in order for the plants to grow, because without that, there wouldn't be no vegetables or fruits that we could really eat, because especially without bees, like bees are really good at that, We have those bees, oh man, we'd be screwed. That's why, like, when they talk about trying to save the bees, that's why, because our survival literally depends on them. And you say, well, I eat meat, whatever. Okay, but what does the thing that it eats that you're eating the meat from, like burgers and chicken, what they eat from? They eat from plants. I'm not sure if chickens eat plants like that. I think they do. But it's like, I'm pretty sure they're not eating meat. So, but it's just like stuff even the meat you're eating, it still feeds off of plants. So a lot of stuff needs to grow, because bees are spreading around the pollen. So let's keep it going. I don't want to keep this too long. And they even give tips on how to grow it. They said growing and planting goldenrod is easy, as this plant will survive just about anywhere. It does prefer to be grown in full sun. Goldenrod also tolerates various soil types as long as it's well draining. Goldenrod care is minimal. Once established in the landscape, plants return every year, they require little, if any, watering and are drought tolerant. Plants and need division every 4 to 5 years. Cuttings may also be taken in spring and planted in the garden. So this is like a pretty low maintenance plant. So if you have it, not only will it help protect your plants from bugs that will eat up the plants, but also bring bugs that'll help get your plants healthy, help them grow. So so if you see this, don't it's just like, yeah, you don't want to kill these plants. They're very helpful to you, and of course all the other benefits I mentioned earlier, they also help too. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so with that, okay, there we go. So then the next one, of course, dandelions. I mean, dandelions started getting known as very, very beneficial. So a lot of people are learning more about dandelions. I never had a friend who told me had tried dandelions. Said it was very bitter, but it is very good for you. And the benefits of dandelions. Let's see, let me find it. Okay, the dandelions are a rich source in vitamins A to B complex, C, and D, as well as minerals such as iron, potassium, and zinc. This edible herb has been used to help stimulate digestion, cure warts, and relieve symptoms associated with the common cold and PMS. So, so yeah, this has this to help you digest. You got warts. Hey, this dandelion got you. This dandelion's got you. And then if you want to, help get rid of the symptoms of the common cold or help calm them down, you want to get that. And ladies, if you have PMS, hey, this this herb will help you out tremendously. Let me see if there's any more info on that. So let me go and check. So, all right, let me see what the. Okay, well, it's giving reasons why. Okay, so we can we get dandelions. Why you should be growing? Because a lot of people see it like, well, we want to get rid of them and all that. But this little section will tell you why you should be growing them. While dandelions can be a nuisance in the lawn, they are also a surprising source of nutrients. Dandelion greens contain vitamin C, potassium, calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, thiamine, riboflavin, beta-carotene, and fiber. They're actually more nutritious than most of the fruits and vegetables you can buy in a grocery store. It is also touted as being beneficial to your liver, kidneys, blood, and digestion. Not to mention, it supposedly helps with acne, weight loss, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels. It is nearly a perfect food. Hey, man, how you doing? Yeah, so dandelions are very, very useful. Let's see if there's any more benefits I need to make. But I guess I can read like how to grow them just in case You want to know how to, grow them in your yard. They put how to grow them at a very basic level. You don't need much to grow dandelions. The chances there's a whole yard full in where you live. Yeah, it's pretty much true. So yeah, you probably just find them. Yeah, I keep forgetting you can find them at pretty much anywhere. Most places you can find them. But yeah, yeah, just like I said, yeah, bitter, just like my friend told me. Yeah, they're not very bitter, but they're very helpful for you. And let me make sure I got. Oh, I've got. Oh, I'm gonna turn the chat box on my bad. Oh, I had it on. Tripping. Okay. All right, so we can go on to the next one. Go back. There's like a few of them that they list that are weeds that are common, that you see in everyday life. So, of course, everybody knows dandelions. Like now, here's another one. This is a plantain, but not the one that you're used to seeing. And they said this we can quickly fill it on. They said it's commonly referred to as white man's foot by the Native Americans. It was thought to sprung up wherever the white man went. It has astringent properties, reducing inflammation of the skin, and as a result, it has been used to treat minor skin irritations such as stings, bites, burns, and cuts. So let's see if there's more, because I heard it does a lot more too, but we're going to find out if they got any more information on them. Seems like they just have ways to get rid of them, but that is the plantain that they are talking about, and I'm pretty sure you all around. So this plant that you see right in front of you, that is the plantain. That is a herb. So now we will go on to wild garlic. Take these off because we don't need that. All right, wild garlic, and it is said it's confused with the wild onion. Nonetheless, people despise the plant. However, its juice can be used as moth repellent, and the entire plant is said to repel insects and molds. So there's another natural insect repellent. So let's see if it has any more info on it. Anything that may be helpful. Stuff because I actually went and looked up today because I remember hearing about it, but when I was on Beat the Difference channel, I remember saying something about it. 'Cause I remember hearing somebody say that weeds are herbs, and now I'm kind of looking at it like, yes, seems like this is turned out to be true. Let's trying to see if they have any extra benefits, but it don't seem like they talk too much about it. But that's the plant right there. See in the picture. Try to keep it as short and sweet as possible. Now we got the wild strawberry. And so wild strawberry, I'll use a bad rep because quick spreading abilities. Too, however, not only is the plant edible, but it has many medicinal properties as well. Among them includes the use as an anticoagulant, antiseptic, and fever reducer. The fresh leaves can also be crushed and applied onto the skin as a treatment for boils, burns, ringworm, and insect bites. Well, so there it is right there, though. Take this off. I was gonna keep doing this, but hey, that's the wild strawberry right there. That plant you see right there, that's what it is. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any more benefits, but they do talk about hair. Okay, so I guess we'll just say different varieties, but uh, put the link in the chat in a minute. Let's see. Okay. All right. Cultivating wild strawberries. Wild strawberry plant is easy to grow and will eventually spread to form a nice ground cover about 6 to 12 inches high. So that's something to consider when growing wild strawberries. Give it space. It is a cool season plant, which means it grows actively during the spring and fall, but goes dormant again in the summer and again in winter. Wild strawberry flower prefers full sun to partial shade, so it likes real rich soil that is somewhat moist, though tolerant of slightly dry conditions too. If your soil contains a lot of clay or drains poorly, amending it with organic matter will help. No. Wild strawberries spread stolons above ground runners. I do not know what a stolon is. I guess ribosomes. I have no idea what each of these words mean, but I will be looking them up after I get checking these out. But as the matter of fact, we're gonna look them up right now because knowledge is power. Let's see. So it's a creeping. Stolon is a creeping horizontal plant or runner that takes roots at points along its length to form new plants. Huh? All right. So let's look up the other word. Okay. A continuously growing horizontal stem that puts out lateral shoots and adventitious roots and intervals. So I guess we gotta see. So now I gotta look up another word. Finches, okay. Happening or carried on by chance rather than design or inheritance outside, not native, or formed accidentally or in an unusual anatomical position. Okay, that's probably the one. The last one's probably one. Wait a minute. Learning new words. So yeah, back to this. Okay, so as runners grow, they send up new strawberry plants, which can easily be transplanted from other areas of your property into the garden. Divide and transplant in the early spring, just as new growth appears. Lift plants, pull apart the crowns. You can also purchase plants from nurseries. When planting wild strawberry, keep the crowns at ground level and water well. Top dress soil with compost and mulch plants with straw to help soil retain moisture and keep fruits clean. Okay. No, so that got that care. Of course, once established, they need wild straw requires a little care other than keeping them watered during hot weather while bearing fruit. During winter and colder climates, you may want to mulch the plants with straw and or loose leaves to help protect them. Rice berries can be harvested anytime during April through June. They are a source of vitamin C and can be used as cereal, in pancakes, fruit salads, sauces, more, just like regular strawberries. So and they say they are excellent in any backyard garden. So yeah, it's just like eating regular strawberries. Okay, so got four more to go, and then we'll be out of here. All right, so we got chickweed. That says one of them. Okay. All right, so chickweed says probably one of the most common weeds worldwide. It is a quick spreading ground cover that's quite tasty in salads, soups, or when used as a garnish. This so-called weed is also a good source of vitamin A, B, and C, calcium, and potassium. That's good to know. And we got to see what that looks like. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. There we go. That's chickweed right there. And I don't think they mix anything else. So, yep, that's pretty much it right there. So now we go to feverfew, which is said it is the weedy perennial of the daisy family, commonly popping up wherever ground has been cultivated. The entire plant has medicinal use such as relief of migraine headaches and arthritis. I could have had that when I was younger for the migraine. But yeah, so if you got arthritis, this is something you might want to look into. Feverfew. So that looks like a daisy, but that's a feverfew right there. And yeah, I think that's yeah, I think just we'll have to talk about how to grow them. So how to grow feverfew. Turn this. Seeds for growing feverfew are readily available through catalogs or can be found in seed racks of low garden centers. Don't be confused by its Latin designation. It is known as a, well, I don't, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to pronounce those words. Seeds are very fine and most easily planted in small peat pots filled with damp, loamy soil. Sprinkle a few seeds into the pot and tap the bottom part on the counter to settle the seeds into the soil. Spray water to keep seeds moist as watered flour may dislodge the seeds. When placed in a sunny window under a grow light, see signs of few seeds germinating in about 2 weeks. When the plants are about 3 inches, plant them and pot and all, into a sunny garden and water regularly till the roots take hold. Then you got a little more. And they put like if you decide on growing them directly in the garden, process pretty much the same. Sow the seed in early spring while the ground is still cool. Sprinkle the seeds on top of the soil and lightly tamp to make sure that the seeds make sure they make full contact. Don't cover the seeds. They need sunlight to germinate. As with the indoor seeds, by misting, well, I mean, yeah, indoor seeds water by misting so you don't wash seeds away. Few herbs should sprout in about 14 days. When plants are 3 to 5 inches thin to 15 inches apart. If you choose to grow your few plant somewhere other than the herb garden, the only requirement is that the spot should be sunny. They grow best in loamy soil. They aren't fussy. Indoors, they tend to get leggy, but they flourish in outdoor containers. Few is a perennial, so cut it back to the ground after frost and watch it regrow in the spring. Reseeds very easily, so you might find yourself giving away new plants within a couple of years. Few herb blooms between July and October. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, so you know that. And give me a quick second. Alright, so how y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? I didn't ask that, but how are y'all doing tonight? You're about to get into it. Answer that. Now we get to Yarrow. Yarrow, or the devil's nettle, may be difficult to control in a lawn or garden because of its fragrant feathery foliage, a peppery flavor to salads. The plant's oil is said to be an effective insect repellent when the leaves are crushed, and was believed to be used to slow the bleeding of wounds. It's interesting. So they got any more info on it. And they just got how to plant it. Oh, so yeah. Well, I mean, I'm the see. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link out that I get through all of them, and y'all can just check really looking at it. I'm gonna put the uses on here so I can just cut down on time. Using the yarrow herb. Yarrow has many uses as an herb. It is commonly used as a medicinal herb that can treat the bleeding of minor wounds, swollen or cramping muscles, reducing fever with reducing fever or to help with relaxing. As with any medicinal herb, yarrow herb should not be taken first without consulting a physician. On the non-medicinal side, yarrow herb is astringent and is astringent and makes a good facial wash or shampoo. So whether you grow yarrow as a decorative plant or an herb, you can be sure that it will add beauty to your garden. Since yarrow care is so easy, you have nothing to lose by giving this ancient herb a small place in one of your flower beds. Hey, that's what's up. Well, I guess I probably could read it, but it ain't too long reading. Okay, so how to plant it. Yarrow is often propagated by division, so the chances you'll buy yarrow as a plant. So chances are you'll buy yarrow as a plant. Space your plant 12 to 24 inches apart if you're planning to plant more than one yarrow plant. You can also start your yarrow herb from seed. Start seeds indoors should be start seeds indoors about 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost date. Sow the seeds in moist, normal potting soil. Seeds should just be barely covered by the potting soil. Place a pot with the yarrow seeds in a sunny and warm location. Seeds should germinate in 14 to 21 days, depending on the conditions. You can speed up the germination by covering the top of the pot with a plastic wrap to keep in moisture and heat. Remove plastic wrap once the seeds are sprouted. Regardless of whether your yarrow plants are grown from seed or bought as full plants, you want to plant them in full sun. They thrive in a variety of soils but do best in well-drained soil. Yarrow plant will even grow in very poor, dry soils with low fertility. And some caution, should be taken when growing yarrow in the right conditions. It can become invasive and then be needing control. Hey, Miss Flora, how you doing? How you doing? Doing tonight? Yeah, yeah. I mean, just yeah, we're getting pretty close to Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me show it one more time, just for those who didn't see what the yarrow plant looked like. Take that off. That's the yarrow plant right there. That picture of the plant. That's it right there. And we got one more, and it's called the mullein. It is another plant commonly deemed as a weed in a lawn or garden. Nonetheless, mullein has been proven effective against respiratory diseases, cough, sore throats, hemorrhoids, and diarrhea. There you go. Herb. And that's what it looks like right there. Let me see what I got right there. Okay. So information, so what to know about information about growing mullein. Common mullein plants are large, erect specimens with huge furry leaves and tall stalks of flower rosettes. The attractive foliage and flowers, as well as mullein uses, lead some to grow mullein in gardens. However, common mullein produces seeds prolifically, leaving them for decades before germination. Seeds often germinate in disturbed areas of roadways, fields, and riverbanks. This may lead the gardener to wonder, what is mullein? And should I think of growing mullein in gardens? Common mullein in gardens is considered a noxious and invasive weed in many states, but more than 300 varieties of ornamental mullein plants can grow in the garden of or natural areas without abundant reseeding. So, how to grow it? Learn how to grow mullein is easy. Just watch it grow once. Watch it grow once it's sprouted. You'll have the common. If you have the common type, varieties of mullins or velvet plants in gardens need a little more care. Mullein plants are the common variety, can grow as tall as 10 feet when flowering. Once you have planted mullein in gardens, expect some time removing fuzzy rosettes. If you don't want to spread, remove the flower stalk before seeds have dispersed to avoid abundant speed. Hybrid traits of mullein in the garden are not as invasive as the common type. Grouped together with ornamental mullein, hybrid varieties are more suitable when growing mullein in gardens. Colors, flowering colors of white, pink, and lavender and yellow complement the sunny garden. Wine mullein is another option for the sunny flower bed. Ornamental mullein uses include any area with good drainage and full sun. Flower stalks are striking when in bloom. Allow plenty of space for plants to develop. Although new cultivars reach only 5 feet, with some bred to be only 18 inches in height. Most hybrids are biennials or short-lived perennials. Now that you have learned what mullein is, now you can make an informed decision before growing it or letting it stay in your landscape. So, that is it as far as the plants. So that's it as far as knowing about what on the list. If you really like please share it out. Like it and share it in like two ways that can be supported. If you want to, hit the cash out link, you can. That's another way to support it. And if you have some comments in the comment section, that also would. Oh yeah, see you later, Candy. I'm about to get ready to end this anyway, but shout out to Army Trial. Shout out to Pandy, shout out to the Army Trial, and shout out to Miss Florida. Thank y'all for coming through. I really appreciate it. Y'all the real MVPs. And oh yeah, before I do that, let me put in the oh. Let me put in. Yeah. That's the link if you want to. Yeah. So yeah, with that, I appreciate y'all for coming through, holding us in balanced vibrations, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one and enjoy the ending.
Okay.